Hello and welcome to Gorilla Fitness Live. We're going to be doing 30 minutes bodyweight training, full body. We're going to be doing 5 rounds of 5 exercises, focusing on different body parts. Don't worry if you haven't got any equipment, because we're going to just do bodyweight today. And we're going to focus on different areas. So we're going to start with lower body, then some pulse raises, core, more pulse raises, and then a bit of upper body and a bit more core just to finish off with. And don't worry if you haven't warmed up yet, we're going to do a 5-minute warm up together. So getting ready for exercise, always good to do a little warm up first. So we're going to start nice and easy. And don't worry if you haven't done this before, we're going to do multi-level. So if you're really inexperienced, just do whatever you can. Just sit out any exercises if you need to and come back in whenever you can. If you're finding it a little bit easy, then I'm going to suggest ways to make it a little bit more difficult for you as well. So just a little sit before we start. Stay hydrated. Always good too. So let's start the 5-minute timer. So nice easy little warm up. So we're going to start with some trunk rotations. So about hip width apart, nice little gentle trunk rotations, nice and easy. That's it. Don't worry if you haven't got much space at home either. I haven't got much space here, so we're not going to be using loads and loads of space. Just do whatever you can with what you've got. It's a good day to be training indoors today because it's miserable out today. That's it, so keeping your belly button towards your spine, just nice gentle little trunk rotations. That's it, just a couple more. That's it. Okay, now gate stretch, so we're going to go up and out, then opposite leg, up and out, and then out and in. You can use a wall for some support if you need to, if your balance isn't good enough just yet. Just alternate each leg. Doesn't matter if you get confused as to which is out and in, as long as you just keep gently moving, whatever range of movement you can do. That's it, just a couple more. Okay, one more out and in, out, and then in, good, that's it. Okay, down onto the mats, we're going to do bird dog, so belly button towards your spine, opposite limbs coming up parallel to the floor, just nice and gentle, that's it. So just aiming roughly parallel to the floor, as best you can, as close you can. Just getting those shoulders, those glutes, your abs, everything just gently warmed up. Nothing too crazy just yet. Nice and controlled, there's no rush, no rush. Okay, one more. Okay, now we're going to do some groiners with an overhead reach. So we're going to bring your right foot forward, right hand up towards the ceiling, leading up with your chest if you can. That's it. Hand back down, back to kneeling. Left hand outside your left foot outside your left hand towards the ceiling. That's it. And leading up with your chest as well. So we want to keep your lower back nice and neutral. Keep your chest up towards the ceiling as best as you can. Just whatever range of movement feels comfortable for you. It shouldn't hurt. Nothing should hurt. It should just feel like a nice little gentle stretch. Just waking muscles up. Ready for when we start bopping around a little bit more. Okay, cool, that's fine. And relax. Okay, into a reverse bridge. So hands behind you, feet flat, keeping your shoulders unshrugged, and your belly button towards your spine. As much as you can, as high as you can. Just try not to shrug your shoulders up, so pull your shoulders down, keep your belly button towards your spine, lift your hips up. It's just as high as you can go. Even if you're just up to here, that's fine, whatever you can do as of right now. Feel a nice stretch across your shoulders, and we're just waking up your glutes. Cool, that's fine, and relax. Okay, standing up, our hip width apart, I'm going to do some nice shoulder circles, as big as you can, nice and controlled. Okay, one more backwards, or forwards rather, and we'll go backwards. Okay, backwards, same thing. Just as big as you can do. Keeping your shoulders unshrugged as best you can. Push your arms all the way back. Okay, that's fine. Okay, right now we're going to go into a little gentle jog. Just going to get your heart rate up a little bit. If anything feels like too much at any point, this is what we're going to revert back to. If this feels like too much, then just a march on the spot with your knees as high as you can go and a good arm swing. Whatever you can do as of right now, and then just build it up slowly over time. Common mistake is trying to do too much too quickly, so just do what you're comfortable doing. This is just part of our warm-up, so we don't need to go too crazy just yet. Plenty of time for that. Okay, last 30 seconds. Let's go for a little side shuffle. We don't have to go too far, just the length of your mat. That's fine. Again, whatever pace feels comfortable for you, whatever room you've got to do. If you've got further than this, you can go further. If you've got a big living room. Okay, last 10 seconds, and then we're going to go on to lower body. So lower body's coming up first. Okay, you've got 15 seconds rest. First exercise is squats, nice and easy, arms out in front of you for counterbalance or across your chest. Keep your chest up, hips go back, knees go out, as low as you can comfortably go. 3, 2, 1, away we go, squatting. Just go as low as you can comfortably go, keeping a nice neutral back. If this one's a bit easy, then we're going to pause and hold at the bottom end of the squat. So we've got that isometric hold. That's it, good. Just try and stay down there if you can. If you're struggling, come back up, back down again. Again, if you're struggling a bit on these, just squatting as low as you can comfortably go. Keep it going, last few seconds. Another little pause at the bottom if you can. Back up, 15 seconds rest. Right now we're going to do side lunges again, as low as you can comfortably go, just outside shoulder width. We're going to go down as low as you can go, keeping your other foot flat, and back up to the middle. So we're staying with one side, your right side first, your right leg first. That's it, nice and low, keeping your chest upright, just as low as you can comfortably go. Arms out for counterbalance if you want to. Keep your knee pointing in the same direction as your toe. Breathing out as you come back up. You might find a little stretch on this other leg as well. That's fine. If you're getting a stretch here at the bottom, that's good. Try not to lean forward too much if you can. You will lean forward a little bit, that's fine, but just not too much. Okay, one more. Good, 15 seconds rest. Right, we're going to do a front lunge and a back lunge. So we're going to go forwards, right leg still as well, and then we're going to step backwards. So knee just behind your heel, back up to the middle, forwards and backwards, away we go. Alternating between forwards and backwards. It's your right leg working on both times. Okay, and from the front, so we go forwards, I have to spin around to show you this one, and then backwards. So it's your right leg, forwards and backwards again, just as low as you can comfortably go. If you're just coming down to here, that's fine. Just as low as you can comfortably go. Keep about hip width apart. That will help stabilise you. Just a little gentle knee kiss to the ground. Last one and last one. Good, that's it, 15 seconds rest. Right, now we're going to do lefty. Back to those side lunges. So outside shoulder width, over to the side, a little stretch on here, keeping the other foot down. That's it, just as low as you can comfortably go. So again, we're trying not to lean forward too much. You're going to lean forward a little bit, but we just don't want to lean forward too much like this, so we're trying to keep as upright as you can. Again, keeping your knee and your toes pointed in the same direction. We don't want your toes pointing over here and your knees pointing over here. It's going to hurt your knee. It's going to put your knee joint at a disadvantage mechanically. Okay, last 10 seconds. If it's easy, you can have a little pause at the bottom. You get that stretch. Oh, drive back up. Again, last one. Oh, good. That's it. Excuse me. Right, lefty, front to back lunges. So going forwards, back up to the middle, excuse me, and back. So forwards and backwards with the lefty. Again, staying hip width apart. That's it. Away we go, 40 seconds now. 40 seconds of work. Lefty's doing the work. So again, staying nice and upright on this one. Trying to get your quads to do the work. If you lean forward, your glutes will take over. And they're stronger. We're not trying to work your glutes on this one. They're going to get a bit of work. It's not the main focus, it's quads. It's our last lower body focus. Okay, last few seconds. Pause, push back up, good, 15 seconds rest. Right, we're going to get your heart rate up now. So we're going to do side shuffles with a floor touch at each end. We're keeping your chest up as we touch the floor. So we're squatting down, nice wide feet. Away we go, 40 seconds, whatever pace feels comfortable for you, whatever room you've got to do these, that's fine. So after all those lower body exercises, your quads, they're going to be burning a bit on this one. If you can't reach all the way down, just reach as far as you can go. Whatever pace feels comfortable for you, that's fine. If you can't reach down, then just don't worry about the floor touch. Just side shuffles, whatever pace you can do. Okay, last few seconds, keep it going. Oh, good, 15 seconds rest, right. We're going to upper body cardio, we're going to do shadow boxing, so split stance. We're going to twist as we throw your shoulders through. Keeping your core nice and tight. Away we go, twisting through from the side. So we're twisting round with your torso as well. Now, I'm not a boxing coach, so we're not aiming to maximise your punching power. We're just aiming to use as many muscle groups as we can. So twisting around with your torso, nice split stance as well. Okay, remember to breathe. Whatever pace you can go. If you're doing this sort of pace, that's fine as well. Remember to breathe the last few seconds. Oh, good. 15 seconds rest. Right, I'm going to have hands or fists down, whichever is more comfortable for you, depending if you want a neutral wrist. And then we're going to step up into the bottom of a squat, hips low, chest high, and back down. Away we go. If this is a bit easy, then we're going to jump. We're going to jump in, jump back. Again, like a squat, knees and toes pointing in the same direction. If you need to, you can use the back of a chair or a sofa to help you up just as low as you can comfortably go. Nice, gentle little step ups and back down. Jump in if you can. So hips low, chest high. Cool, that's fine, 15 seconds. Okay, right now we're going to do broad jump, so that's jumping the length of the mat. And we're going to jump back. So jump the length, jump back, jump, jump back. Okay, away we go. If you're just going this far, a little jog back, then that's fine. If you need to jog forwards and back, that's fine, or on the spot, whatever you can do. That's it, nice, soft landings. So you don't annoy the neighbours. And it saves your joints as well. Okay, keep going. So we're aiming for length on this one, not height. It's the distance. Little jump back. Oh, good, 15 seconds rest, right. One more cardio one. We're doing gorilla burpees. Step in if you need to. So hands or fists down, whatever's more comfortable. In a press up position, we're going to step in, chest up, hips low. Chest high, hips low. Okay, we can jump if you want to. Away we go. Good. Keep it going. Chest high, hips low. So we're sinking into the bottom of a squat. So step in if you find it a bit difficult. or you don't want to jump. Just jog it on the spot if you need to. So revert back to the jog on the spot if you're struggling. Last few seconds. Good, that's fine. 15 seconds rest. Right, abs. You're going to on your back for leg raises. So belly button towards your spine. That's important. We don't arch your back. Legs come up. If that's too difficult, bend your knees and do it. Breathing out as you lift your knees up. Breathing out, breathing in. Breathing out, breathing in. Really important that we don't arch your back. If you find your back arching, bend your knees. If you can, the floor's lava, so try not to touch the floor. So keep it going. Belly button towards your spine, reset. Legs up, nice and under control. And again. Good. 15 seconds rest. Oh, more abs. Right, we're going to do seated leg tucks. So we're going to be hands to the side of you, lean back slightly, heels up, tuck your knees in. So we kind of concertina in and out. Breathing out as you come in, away we go. So whatever range of movement you can do. It's a bit difficult, then heels down and crunch in. So we're making sure that we're bringing your rib cage towards your hips and breathing out if you need to, but if you can, heels up. Again, the floor's lava. And so heels stay up. You might feel this in the top of your thighs as well. Hip flexors, they're going to get worked a bit on this. Should be getting a bit warm by now. Good, 15 seconds rest. Oh, little sip. We're going to do lay-in twists next. So on your back, on the mat, I'll have to show you like this. Legs up, over to the side, back up to the middle, over to the other side, hands out to shoulder height roughly. If that's too difficult, bend your knees and do this one. Keeping your belly button towards your spine so your lower back doesn't arch. So legs up if you can. So keep it going. If you start like this and you're struggling, bend your knees. Again, you're going to feel this in your hip flexors because we're holding your legs up in the air. A bit uncomfortable off the mat. That's one. Good. 15 seconds rest. Nice. Right, we're going to do V sit-ups next, if we can. So we're going to go opposite hand to opposite foot, hands overhead, belly button towards your spine, right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot. Right, away we go. If you can't come all the way up, or you're struggling with this one, we'll just do some ab crunches. So we're going to slide your hands up your thighs. Away we go. Let's breathe out as you come up, in, and the way back down. That's it, keep it going. Opposites. If you revert to those ab crunches if you need to. Last few seconds. So 15 seconds rest. Right. Now we're going to do Russian twists next. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Heels down if you need to. Arms out, just leaning back slightly. We're going to twist round to the side. It's like those torso twists at the beginning. Heels down if you need to. If you want to make it more difficult, heels up and twisting round. Keeping your chest high. We don't want to allow your chest to drop, so we're sitting nice and tall. Heels down if you need to. We continue to twist, rotate round. We're just leaning back slightly so your abs are under tension the whole time. Should be getting a good sweat on by now. Heels down if you need to. Last few seconds. Good, 15 seconds rest. Right, that's it, abs done. Right, we're going to get your heart rate back up. We're going to do jump squats with a floor touch. Jump, touch down to the floor. If you can't reach all the way, just jump as much as you can. If you really can't jump, then we'll just have a jog on the spot. If you're really puffed out, then just sit out for a couple of exercises, come back in whenever you can. Remember to breathe. So nice neutral back as we're squatting down, and we're rounding over. Okay, get your heart rate back up this one. Good. Keep it going. Last few seconds. Oh, get those quads burning again. Last one. Cool, 15 seconds rest. Oh, right, now we're going to do a squat to a jab, jab. Vertical jabs this time. So we squat, jab, jab. Squat, jab, jab. As if you've got weights in your hands, so vertical forearms. So just whatever pace, as low as you can go, to a jab, jab. Whatever pace you can go at, away we go. If you're not already going, let's go. This is a bit easy. Then you can go quicker. So quick. It's going to get your heart rate back up. Keep it going. Keep your chest up as you squat down. Last few seconds. That's it. Good. Fine. Right. Burpees. We're really going to get heart rates up. Full burpees if you can. Hands down. Jump back in. Jump in. Heels down. Stand back up. A little jump if you can. That's what we're aiming for. If you need to, step in. Away we go. Stepping in. Hands up. Jump back. Jump back in. Little jump up. If that's still a bit easy, press up, jump in, little jump up, jump back, press up, and a jump up. If you're struggling, just step in and don't worry about the press ups. If you just don't want the impact, but you want to make it more difficult, then put that press up back in. Still going to get your heart rate up. That's it, 15 seconds rest. Okay, jumping jacks next. We're going to keep it going. Jumping hip to shoulder width apart. Arms out to about parallel to the floor. Okay, away we go. 40 seconds now. All these will get your heart rate back up nice and high. So remember to breathe. Keep it going. The best you can. And if you're struggling with these, then we'll do a little jog or a march on the spot if you have to. Go into these jumping jacks if you can. So remember to breathe. Oh, last few seconds now. Okay, it's 15 seconds rest. Right, we've got skipping next. If you've got a skipping rope and you've got the space, you can use that. If not, just pretend you've got an imaginary skipping rope. You can go for singles if it's a bit easy, or doubles if you want to. For ladies with a bigger chest, you can put your hands across your chest if that's more comfortable. If it's still not working for you, still uncomfortable, then a little jog on the spot, just whatever pace you can go. So keep it going. Good. So singles. If you want to make it more difficult, you don't have to. Doubles is fine. Your heart rate should be nice and high now. Last few seconds. Cool, good, that's fine. 15 seconds rest. Right, upper body and a bit more core. So we're going to do some press ups now. Don't worry if you can't do any press ups, we're going to do kneeling versions. So we're aim to drop your thighs in line with your torso, belly button towards your spine and your glutes on. Chest down to the mat if you can. If that's a bit easy, then knees up. And we'll do the same thing, chest down to the mat, keeping your neck nice and neutral. What we want to avoid with the kneeling one is your hips high. We don't want your hips too high if you can. So if you're struggling, we'll drop your hips through and then just go as low as you can comfortably go. We don't want your hips back here. So your thighs in line with your torso as you're lowering down as low as you can go. And then you'll slowly build it up. Breathing out as you come up, in on the way back down. Okay, last one. Good, that's fine and relax. 4 exercises left. We're gonna do right planks now. So our feet about hip width apart. Straight arm if you can. Opposite arm up. If this is a bit difficult, then we'll go through a forearm version. If that's still a bit difficult, then knees bent, and then we come up. And we're just holding it. So we're holding this position. So the full one, if you can. So we should be feeling it here. Your sides, you might be feeling it a bit in your shoulders as well. Try to keep unshrugged if you can. Staying as long as you can. That's good. Good, if you're struggling, forearm down. Stay in for the last few seconds. Good, that's fine, and relax, good. Right, we're gonna do mountain climbers next. These ones are gonna be the slow version, and it's gonna be your knees to your elbows. So press up position, and we bring your knees slightly round to the side, to your elbows. Away we go. So your chest's under tension, your core's working. If this is a bit too difficult, then we're going to do a standing version. So knee to your elbow, knee to your elbow. So bringing your hips up, like a little hip raise to the side. So similar in this press up version. So this one's nice and slow and controlled. Remember to breathe, keep your belly button towards your spine. Last few seconds, one more there. Good. 15 seconds rest. Right, we've got 2 exercises left. We're going to do the left side plank now. So hands down, feet about hip width apart. Lifting your hips up, hands up, opposite hand pointing to the ceiling. Again, if this is too difficult, on your forearm or kneeling version. So forearm version and kneeling forearm version. Like this. Cool. So if you start like this and you're struggling, you can slowly progress or regress the exercises. Stay in if you can. You should be feeling this mostly in the side of your trunk, belly button towards your spine, keep it nice and tight. You can tap it, it should be solid. Oh, sweat in the eyes. Oh. So regress it down if you need to. Oh, sit hips back down, good. 1 exercise left. Okay, so another upper body exercise. We're going to do kneeling, shoulder presses, or a pike press if it's a bit easy for you. So looking down at your knees, hips high, allow your body weight to drop forward. Looking down at your knees, pushing back up. If that's a bit easy, then we have that downward dog position that we're going to press up from. Keeping your shoulders unshrugged. That kneeling version again. So we're allowing your weight to rock forward. So we're dropping forward like this, keeping your elbows tucked slightly, pushing back up. We're aiming to use the front of your shoulders and the back of your arms. So you should be feeling it, but it shouldn't hurt. It should just be the muscles working. Same idea with this version. Breathe out as you come up, in and the way back down. Last one. Oh, good. Whew. Fine, relaxed, done. All done. Good work. Remember to have a little cool down and a stretch. There's a cool down and a stretch video on the on-demand section, so follow that if you need to. Gentle little cool down and a stretch. Drink plenty of water afterwards and enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good work. See you next week. Bye bye.